What was the title of our audio? Who will tell us the title of our audio? Yes, by show of your hand. By show of your hand. Yes, President Nam.
How you can revise for your examination and pass.
How you can revise for your examination and pass. So which are these tips? The 9 tips, isn't it? Yes. Tip number 1, yes?
Draw up a timetable.
Draw up a timetable, isn't it? An effective one. And an effective one, I mean the one which captures your 24 hours, isn't it? Yeah, good. Like the one that you have taught you, isn't it? There's a almost 24-hour study timetable that you're planning your 24 hours a day before, isn't it? Yes. Any other tip? Yes?
Set questions on various topics.
Yeah, set questions on various topics, isn't it? Yeah. So when you are actually reading and making notes, you are a consumer of information. It doesn't assist in carrying the information in the long-term memory. But when you become a producer, like as in you're solving questions related to what you have learned, you write questions and then you solve them. That one makes you be a producer of information. So it assists in carrying the information from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. That is good. Any other tip? Yes, Rebecca.
Make short notes accurate.
Make short notes, isn't it? Don't treat it as if you are reading what? A magazine, isn't it? Yeah, that one reduces the cumbersomeness that comes as a result of you now taking the whole textbook and reading it the last minute. It makes you panic, isn't it? Because you'll see like you have a lot of work that you need to cover and there is no time. Yes?
Take time to recall and summarize.
Take time to recall and summarize, isn't it? The more you think about what you have actually read, the more it is retained in your long-term memory. That is good. Any other tip? Yes?
Take reasonable breaks as you revise.
Exactly. Sasa, you should be reading in chunks. Sasa, you can be reading like 50 minutes, take a break of 10 minutes. Sasa, you do something. You can even decide to you do some, some sit-ups, some press-ups for the boys. Are you together? Yeah, for those to take a walk, move out of that table, isn't it? Take a break, come back and continue. So it really assists, rather than reading, sitting there for all the 8 or 10 hours. So it is not that healthy and effective. That is good. Yes?
Explain the areas you have mastered to another person.
Correct. When you're actually teaching another person, you're actually a producer of information. And I always tell my students, read with an intention of what? Teaching someone. If you read with that intention, you'll always be what? Understanding even much better. And they're actually normally advising you, the scholars, if you don't get somebody, look at yourself in the mirror and assume that is somebody. Then explain to that image of yours, that reflection. That is good. Any other point? Yes?
Talk to your teachers or your parents because they are important resources.
Exactly. You need mentors, and your immediate mentors in school are your teachers. At home, it is your parents. They want all the best for you. So, dear candidates, don't distance yourself from the teachers. They have all the tips, they have all the knowledge in their brain, and they are willing to actually give you. But it depends on how you conduct yourself towards them. You show them interest, they'll show that they're interested. You don't show interest, then they'll actually keep themselves off from you. Is that okay? Yeah, that's good. Any other point? Yes?
Answer many questions as possible.
Pardon?
Answer many questions as possible.
Answer as many questions as possible, isn't it? Yeah. In case you made familiar, you have seen what is written in How to Use That book, isn't it? Once a topic is taught and completed in class, the student should work on how many questions? All the questions from the KCC made familiar. 2 things will happen, isn't it? You will understand the concept fully, and by attempting all questions from a topic that has just been learnt, it improves the retention of skills and procedure. When you become a producer of information too much, it really triggers the brain to carry that information from the short-term memory into the long-term memory, where it stays there permanently. And the exams are created in such a way that they want you to remove what you have actually stored in that brain. That is the long-term memory, isn't it? So if you have not actually attempted questions from that particular topic, it will just be staying in your short-term memory. And as per the theory of learning and forgetting curve, you forget 80% of what you have learned within 48 hours. Any new concept that you learn is just stays in the short-term memory within a period of what? 48 hours. After that, it decays, and that's why you'll read a magazine. But after like 48 hours, if you'll try to recall what you read in that magazine, you won't be in a position to recall more than 20%, isn't it? Yeah, so you need to actually write notes concerning what you have read and then attempt questions related to what you have learned. Become a producer, and it really assists in carrying the information from the short term into the long term memory. That is good. Any other point? Yes.
Have clear goals on each section.
Exactly. If you don't want to be lazy, have goals. Be specific that I want to study mathematics, matrices, and transformation from maybe 9 to 10. Have clear goals. Specific. You have short term, have long term. You are in Form 1. Have a clear goal that I want to be completing my syllabus of maths, probably by end of Form 3 term 1. That's a long one, isn't it? A short term is by tomorrow, probably from 3 to 4. I want to be doing what? Maybe equation of a straight line. So if you have goals, when it comes now to that time, you want to actually wake up in the morning. If the alarm clocks start ringing, if you have a goal, you will wake up. But if you don't have a goal, if you have not set that time, that is by your time, yes, from that is 3 to 4, I want to be actually doing this particular topic. Definitely, you won't wake up. But if you actually have goals, you'll not become what? Lazy. The alarm clock will ring and then you'll actually wake up. If you don't have goals, it will ring, you'll even switch it off. It might even ring and you'll not even hear. But goals will make you not to be what? Not to be lazy. That is good. Any other point? They're off, huh? Yes. That is wonderful. Clap for yourself once. It's good.